we have already discussed about what are functions, then how they are related to relation. Basically, if you look at the flow chart, we started with Cartesian product, then relation, and in then relation functions. Then we discussed about the properties of function, we discussed about types of functions. Now next is composition of functions. Now what is the meaning of composition of function? Suppose you have a set A and there is a element A sitting over here. Okay, there is a set B and a function is defined from A to B, f. Okay, a function f is defined from A to B. Now tell me what element will come here. Element will be f of A. That is, image of A is f of A, which is coming here. Now suppose you have one more set C and you are defining a function from B to C. Let it be G. So G is a function from B to C. Now if you observe, here is a function, a point f or the element in B, fa. So what will be the image of this fa in C? It will be G of fa. Right? So basically I started from here, I got an element here, then I have taken an image of this. So for composition of mapping, we consider three sets and then we define a mapping which is from A to C. So I am defining a mapping from A to C which is represented by G of F, and it is called the composition of mapping. Right? So basically GOF is a mapping from A to C. So obviously when I am saying A to C, A becomes my domain and C become my codomain, and the elements of C which are mapped are the range. So diagrammatically or pictorial, we can show it like this. Pictorial representation will be like this, and this is how you can understand the concept. The same way as I am doing this, from if f is any function from A to A, I can define FOF also, which is denoted by f square. I can define FOF0 square also. I can define f cube also. So all this way I can define the functions, right? So this concept, now when you are understanding the way I have defined GOF, I can also define FOG. So now let us learn how to do it. First, suppose if I am defining a function f from A to B such that f of x is equal to say x square plus x. Okay, and I am defining a function g from B to C, and that function g of x is equal to say x plus 1. Now if I am finding out GOF of any element x, so this will be worked like this: g of f of x. Now what is the value of f of x? F of x is equal to x square plus 1. Right? Now I need to apply g on this. What is the definition of g? X plus 1. So now in place of x I should substitute this. So x square plus x plus 1 will be the answer. Usually we prefer to take a different variable y here to differentiate ki haan, they are different functions. Okay. So we will do a lot of questions to understand this concept. Now in the same way, just to explain you, I'll take FOG also. If I am talking about FOG of x, then it will become like this: f of gx first. Right? Now what is gx? Gx is x plus 1. So f of x plus 1. So now x plus 1 is playing the role of x. And what is f of x defined? F of x is defined like this. So answer will become x plus 1 ka square plus x plus 1. So this is how we solve the questions. Now let us start with the question to understand the concept. Look at this question, a very standard basic question where numbers are involved. Now set A is given, set B is given, and set C is given. F is a function from A to B. G is a function from B to C, given by this. Find GOF. So see, as I told you, when I defined, I told you that domain will be the set A always. So I have to find out image of each and every element which belongs to A. So I will be finding out GOF of 1, GOF of 2, GOF of 3 and GOF of 4, because these are the 4 elements in set A. Now let me work with this. It will be G of f of 1. So G of what is f of 1? So I should go to the definition of f. Now look at what is the image of 1. Image of 1 is A. So it will come A. Now I need to find out G of A. So go to G. What is image of A? Image of A is X. So answer is X. Now go to the next one. So G of f of 2. Again go to the definition of f. What is the image of 2? A. So it is G of A. Now again go to G. What is image of A? Image of A is X. Next, G of f of 3. Go to f to get the value of f3. So what is the image of 3? Image of 3 is B. So I will write G of B. Now go to definition of G. What is the image of B? Y. So answer is Y. G of f of 4. What is the image of 4? Image of 4 is C. So G of C. Now what is the image of C? Z. So Z. So this is my answer. Simple. So how I can write now? GOF is equal to, first one is 1 comma x, because I took the 1 as element and its image is x. Then 2 comma x, then 3 comma y, and then 4 comma z. This is how I should write down my answer. Easy? Now let's move to the next question. Now what is there? Let f and g be the functions defined as this and this for all x belonging to R. Find GOF, FOG, F square and G square. Let us do one by one. So first I will start with GOF of x. So this will be G of fx. Right? So this will be G. What is the value of fx? Look at the question. Fx is x cube. Now G of x cube I want to do. So how Gx is defined? X square plus 1, and my role of x is played by x cube. Right? So x cube square plus 1. So x to the power 5 plus 1 is my answer. Sorry, x to the power 6 plus 1 is my answer. Simple. Now next is FOG. So FOG of x I am doing. So this will become f of gx is equal to f of, what is the gx? Gx is x square plus 1. See, gx is x square plus 1. Now f of this thing. So this is playing the role of x now. So go to the definition of fx. Fx is x cube. Whatever is x, I have to cube it. So x square plus 1 ka cube. This will be the answer. Now when I am saying f square is nothing but FOF of x. Right? So f of fx. Right? So f of, what is fx? Fx is nothing but x cube. Now again f of x cube is what? It is x cube cube. So x to the power 9. Understood? Now next is g square. G square is nothing but GOG of x. So it is g of gx. Now what is gx? Gx, go back, x square plus 1. And now I have to do g of x square plus 1. So in place of x I should put x square plus 1. So x square plus 1 ka square plus 1. See, this is playing the role of x. So x square plus 1. Correct? So this is the answer. So questions are very simple in composition of mapping. They are not complicated. They are easy only. Okay. Now let's move to the next one. Now this question is a very important question. Let f and g be the functions from R to R defined by this and this. If GOF is this, find A and B. So let me first find out GOF from my end. Okay. So this is G of f of x. So G of, what is f of x? F of x is nothing but AX. I wrote something wrong. Let me clear it. I'll read it. So I'll write G of fx. Fx is what? Ax plus b. Now what is g of this? Now g of ax plus b means the role of x will be played by ax plus b. So I'll write down here, if I apply the definition of g, 1 minus x plus x square. So ax plus b ka square. Now open this, 1 minus ax minus b plus a square x square plus b square plus 2abx. Right? Now arrange it. A square x square, coefficient of x square. Now what is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is plus minus a plus 2ab x. And what is a constant term? 1 minus b plus b square. So this is, I got the value of GOF of x. Correct? And as per the question, GOF of x is 9x square minus 9x plus 3. So basically I should equate it to 9x square minus 9x plus 3. Now what is the coefficient of x square in both? Coefficient of x square is a square and 9. So what I can say? A square is equal to 9. Okay, which gives me a is equal to plus minus 3. Correct? Now look at the coefficient of x. Coefficient of x here is minus a plus 2ab and coefficient of x here is minus 9. So what I'll write? Minus a plus 2ab is equal to minus 9. Okay. Now when we are comparing the coefficient of x, I got this. Now a has two values, plus 3 and minus 3. If I take a is equal to plus 3, what I'll get? I'll get as minus 3 minus, this is plus 6b is equal to minus 9, which means 6b is equal to 6, and this will be minus 6, and your b will be equal to, in that case b is equal to minus 1. Right? So when I am taking a is equal to 3, b value is minus 1. Now let us take a is equal to minus 3. If I take a is equal to minus 3, so minus of minus 3 plus 2 minus 3b is equal to minus 9. So 3 minus 6b is equal to minus 9. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 is equal to 6b, and b is equal to 12 by 6, which is equal to 2. So when I take b is equal to minus 3, b value is, sorry, a is equal to minus 3, b value is 2. So these are the two possible values. Okay. So now come to the next question. Let f and g be the functions from R to R defined like this. Find the relation ABCD so that GOF is equal to FOG. Very simple. First you find out GOF of x. Now GOF of x will be what? G of fx. And what is fx? Fx is ax plus b. So g of ax plus b. Right? Now what is g of ax plus b? So this I should put, in place of x I should put ax plus b. So c ax plus b plus d. So this will become ACX plus BC plus BD. So let it be 1, which is the value of GOF. Now let me find out the value of FOG. So f of gx, right? So f of gx is what? F of ax plus b. So now apply the definition of f, in that in place of x I should put ax plus b. So here gx is cx plus d, so this is cx plus d, right? So in fx plus b I'll put a cx plus b plus d plus b. So if I open it, acx plus ad plus b, right? Here also acx plus bc plus d. Okay, so this is your equation number 2. So I got two equations. Now as per the given information, these two are equal, means acx plus bc plus d is equal to acx plus ad plus b, right? So acx gone. So this is the condition, bc plus d is equal to ad plus b is the condition for GOF to be equal to FOG, right? Now come to the next question. Now this is a good question. This is basically a theorem ki if f and g are the functions, then following are true. Now see, what is the first thing? If f and g are 1 to 1, so is GOF. So basically I need to prove that GOF is 1 1. To prove that any function is 1 1, what was the concept? The simple concept was, see, I'll explain like this. F and g are given 1 1. If f is 1 1, what does it mean? It means that if f of x1 is equal to f of x2, then x1 is equal to x2. Right? Same way, g is 1 1 implies what? If g of x1 is equal to g of x2, then x1 is equal to x2. Now the same thing I should prove for GOF. So let me start with GOF of x1 is equal to GOF of x2. Right? So I should prove that x1 is equal to x2. So g of f of x1 is equal to g of f of x2. Right? What is f of x1? F of x1 is nothing but x1. Right? And g of fx, this will become g of x2. Because this is 1 1, so f of x1 is equal to x1. And now g of x1 is what? It is x1 is equal to x2. So my result is proved. Correct? Now the second case is GOF is 1 1, then f is 1 1. Now if GOF is 1 1 means this is given. Ki GOF of x1 is equal to GOF of x2, then x1 is equal to x2. And you have to prove that f is 1 1. If f is 1 1 I need to prove, then how I will start? So let me take some a1 and a2. Okay, and a1 and a2 belongs to f of b, right? So how I will start? Let me start like this. F of a1 is equal to f of a2. I want to prove that a1 is equal to a2. Now what I will do? Since g is a function, okay, first a1 and a2 are in a, and g is a function from b to c. So I can write like this. G of f of a1 is equal to g of f of a2. Correct? Now next is what? I can write it as GOF of a1 is equal to GOF of a2. Right? So, but it is given that GOF is 1 1. So a1 is equal to a2. So I am done that f is also 1 1. Right? Now what is the third point? Third point is if f and g are onto, so is GOF. Right? So what I'll do for this onto, I'll say let C belongs to capital C. I have three sets, A, B and C. So I'm saying let C is somewhere here. Since G is onto, okay, we know that G is a mapping here and F is a mapping here. Now G is given onto, so for every C which is sitting here, there must be a B sitting here. Okay, so there is a B sitting in B such that G of B is equal to C. Correct? G of B is C. Correct? Because it is given that F and G both are onto. Now G of B is sitting here. So there must be an element A here such that F of A is equal to B. Right? So now what I will say? There exists some A in A such that F of A is equal to B. Consequently, what I'll get? GOF of A if I am talking. So G of f of A. Right? And what is f of A? F of A is B. So G of B and G of B is what? C. So for every C there is one element A such that GOF of A is equal to C. So GOF is onto mapping. Now it is given that GOF is onto and you have to prove G is onto. So again the same thing I will do. Ki since C is an onto, GOF is an onto mapping, right? Suppose C belongs to C. Correct? So GOF is a mapping from A to C. Right? So now what I will do? Suppose there is some A in A such that G of f of A is equal to C. Now since f of A belongs to B, means there exists C belongs to C, then there is an element f of A in B such that G of f of A is equal to C. Therefore, G is on 2. Correct? So this is how we can do the question. Now look at the last question. The last question is very simple. I have written the solution. I'll just explain you. Ki they are talking about three functions, and the three functions are defined like this. F of x is x minus 1, g of x is 3x, and h of x is given like this. You have to find these two values. So what I am doing, I am starting with the first value. When you are doing f of goh of x, it is f of goh x. Now this you solve, so g of hx. And what is the value of hx? Hx is can take two values, 0 and 1, depending upon it is even or odd. So I consider two cases, when even and one odd. So when I am taking even and I am taking odd, so I got the answer -1 and 2. Simple application of composition. Same thing I do the reverse work when I have solved FOG of hx. Again even and odd, and I got the same answer, -1 and 2. So these two are same. So composition of mapping is very easy topic. I hope you understood. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Thank you.